Hello guys, welcome back to algebra class. So this time I'm going to teach you the how to set up equations. So this one is about setting up. Why is it so thick? So let me change it. Setting up equations. Okay, and some inequalities. So let's do this one. Question number 1. Which equation best represents the statement below? Y is, whenever you see word is, or was, or has, you gotta put equals. So it's same as y is equal to 7 greater than 7 plus product of, product means multiply, x and negative 5. Product of negative 5 times x. So let's put, so negative 5x plus 7, right? Because product of x and negative 5 is negative 5x, 7 greater, plus 7. Does it make sense? So it's gonna be C. What about question number 2? 4 less than, so 4 less than the quotient of, so 4 less means minus 4. So you should have minus 4 at the end. Then quotient means divide of x and 3. X divided by 3 equivalent to y. Which one is it gonna be then? Well, it's obvious, isn't it? So let's do question number 3. A student saved $15 per week. Per week, so it's gonna be 15x, because we don't know how many weeks has passed, to purchase the guitar. Her grandmother gave her $50 to help her, right? Which function best represents? Oh, we already got the answer, right? So try question number 4 by yourself. Per mile, pause the video because this one should be done by yourself, okay? So question number 5. Which equation represents this one? I mean, this one is gonna be pretty easy because one way that you can do is you graph each one of this one and see if they have like these points. That's one way. Another way is, I hope you remember, there's a formula chart. We have to use find slope and we have to use this point slope formula, okay? That's why we put star here. So let's do traditional method first. We're gonna find slope first. This is x1, x2, y1, y2. So slope is negative 7 minus negative 16 over negative 4 minus negative 7. If you put this one into calculator, or if you do it by hand, you're gonna get, oh by the way, this is x1, y1. You're gonna get, so it's, this one becomes positive 16, so it's gonna be what, 9 over, it's gonna be positive 7, so it's gonna be 3, which is gonna be 3. So slope is 3. I mean, so answer is gonna be either this or not here. And then we gotta use this one, y minus y1, like this formula, right? Y minus y1 is equal to slope x minus x1. Y minus y1 in this case is negative 16 equals slope is 3 right here, and x minus x1 is negative 7. So let's simplify this. This one becomes positive, this one becomes positive, so y plus 16 is equal to, let's distribute, 3x, 3 times 7 is plus 21. Minus 16, both sides, you will get y equals 3x plus 5. We got it, B. So that's one way of doing it. As you know, another way is, since we know the answer, we can just type it, y equals 3x plus 5, you graph it, and see if it has like 2 of these points. Does it have negative 7 comma negative 16? So negative 7 Yep, it has negative 7 comma negative 16, as you can see here somewhere, and negative 4 comma negative 7, or like negative 1 comma 2. I mean, zoom in because this one is not too obvious. Negative 1 comma 2. Yep, negative 1 comma 2 here. Do you see this one has negative 1 comma 2 here? And then 2 comma 11 somewhere over here. Yep, 2 comma 11 here, it has it. So that's another way of doing it. Look at the graph here. It's pretty obvious here. So try question number 6 by yourself. You can do it by graphing, or you can just do like use traditional method like that. Okay. Since you have 4 hours in start test, it doesn't hurt for you to do it like that. All right, let's do question number 7. Which equation models this one? Again, pretty much simple. We have a here y-intercept of 10. So this one and this one has y-intercept as a 10. So it's gonna be either B or D. Now, what would you want to do? Would you like to find 2 points? I mean, this one is not a point because it's a little bit off. We got well, technically we have to use these 2 points. Would you like to use these 2 points and find slope and equation using these two, like these two that we did before, or would you like to graph? I mean, to me, I rather graph it because it's gonna be kind of too much. Not too much, but we already have like only 2 options. So why not graphing if you can eliminate 2 answer choices already? So let's graph it. So I'm gonna do it like that. Y equals 7x plus 10. So let's see if this one is same as this one. So according to this graph, when x is equal to 5, y should be equal to about 45, right? So when x is equal to 5 here, when x is equal to 5, let's look at the 5, y should be equal to somewhat 45. Oop, I think so. Yeah, when x is equal to 5, y is 45. Oh, we got the answer right away. B. Let's try D just in case. Whoa, it's a bit more steeper. When x is equal to 5, this one is gonna be what? Like 235. Wow, that's a lot, right? So you can find answer like that. So try question number 8 by yourself. The hint is that going up or going down? This one's going down, right? So you can get rid of this two. So it's gonna be either F or J. And both of them has y-intercept of 2. So what you have to do is you have to graph it, okay? And find points. This one, whether 0.5, oh, that's gonna be difficult. If it have, yeah, I mean, when x is equal to 1, y should be 1.5. When x is 1.5, y should be 1.25. When x is 2, y should be 1. So it's pretty simple. Try it by yourself, okay? I mean, I already know the answer. It's gonna be F, by the way. Right, question number 9. Which one best describes the line below? Now, the thing is, we have this graph. So what you have to know is this one has what? X-intercept of 4, 0. Y-intercept, we are not really sure, but we have what? Negative 5, 3, right? So you can find slope and solve for x, but the problem is everything is in standard form. So I'm sorry to say it, but what you have to do is you have to solve for y for every single one of them. So for example, for this one, minus 2x both sides. So you get 6y equals negative 2x plus 8. And divide by 6 every single side, you'll get y equals negative 2 divided by 6 is what? Negative 1/3 x plus 4 over 3. Okay, that's A, which kind of makes sense because this one looks a little bit above that. So you gotta do this one as well. Let's do this one. So that's an A. Let's label it. That's A. For the B, if you do it, negative 2x both sides. So it's gonna be what? Negative 6y equals negative 2x plus 8 divided by negative 6. And so you get for the B, you get what? Y equals negative divided by negative become positive, so 1/3 x minus 4 over 3. That's not going to be true because y-intercept is in negative, but this one should be in positive, right? So B is not true. But if you're not sure, it's okay because only thing that you have to check is what you're going to do is you're going to graph it. So you do the same thing for the C or D, okay? Due to time, I will just write down, I'll just do a mental math, okay? Y is equal to negative 1/3 x minus what? Minus 4 over 3. And D is going to be Y is equal to positive 1/3 x plus 4 over 3. Oh, answer is going to be simple. It's going to be A. But this is how you check. First of all, go to graph. Graph each one of them. Negative 1, y equals negative 1 over 3x, x minus 4 over 3. Okay, so we have this graph here. Ooh, I zoomed it a lot, so that's why I have this one. Now, first one is negative slope, right? So that one is negative slope as well. That's good. And we should have x-intercept 4, 0, which this one doesn't have. This one's negative 4, 0, right? Not positive 4. So A is not a solution as well. B is not a solution because this one is positive 1/3 slope, right? If you do it, it's going up, right? This graph is going up, but supposedly this graph should go down. So that's not a solution. Let's do the third one. Negative 1/3 x minus 1/4. Oh, see, it's not true. By the way, I made a mistake. That one should be positive. So yeah, answer should be A. I graphed A wrong. I'm sorry. Yep, because it has x-intercept of 4, 0. And this one looks same. And let's check. Does it have negative 5, 3? Yep, negative 5, 3. It has one, right? Somewhere here. So, yep, that's true. If you're not sure, we can just check it like that. See? Negative 5, 3. It has it like that. It exactly touches here. That's what you can do. So, yes, it takes time, but you cannot really help because in start testing Desmos, you cannot graph it like that. Everything should be in slope-intercept form. All right? So try this question by yourself. I'll give you, you can check answer, right? Because if you start testing Desmos, it should not be a problem, but let me help you on that one. So answer is going to be the F or G. Answer is gonna be G if you do everything correct, okay? 11. Now we have a table and we have to find which one of these one models this, right? One way of doing it is you graph every single one of them and see which one matches. Or using this one, you can find slope like x1, x2, y1, y2, and like traditional method, you can do it like that. Or another way that you can do is using a table, okay? Here. So click this one, you're gonna have table here, okay? And plug this number in. 298, 4, 156, 5, 185, 8, 272. Okay? So if you zoom out, you have this graph like that. I mean, not graph, you have points like that, okay? And then what you're gonna do is you are gonna graph each one of this and see which one intersects this thing. First one, yeah, we kind of, but not quite well. Second one, 40x plus 8. Wow, but you know what? This one does not, because see, this one does not touch like that, so that's not it. What about 30 and 32? Does it touch everything? I think so. Yeah, I think so. Everything touches perfectly, but just in case, let me do something else. Oh, but this one is the answer, because do you see this one touches like exactly in the middle for everything? So answer is gonna be D. Wow, this one is something. Yep, that's another way that you can do it using data. But if I were you, what I'm gonna do is, instead of doing this like complicated stuff, I rather just does when x is equal to 2, does it give us 98? I will check that one. That's what I'm gonna check. Just like when x is equal to 2, why does it give 98? Yes. And when x is equal to 4, does it gonna give us what, 156? Yep, that's what I'm gonna do, because if that data is confusing, because to me that looks confusing. Okay, here we go, let's do this. Which one of these equation shows like equaling models this data? So again, you can graph every single one of this and see if it has 2 of these points. Okay, or let's say you don't want to think, just do like me. No, it's not y1, it's x2. Just like me, find slope 31 minus 19 over 6 minus 3, which you will get 31 minus is what, 12 over 6 minus 3 is 3, which is going to be 4. So slope is 4. Oh, I got the answer already, because this is the only option that has 4 as a slope. Well, I guess this is easier instead of doing everything like graphing, right? Because I don't even have to get into this step because I already know the slope, aren't I? Here you go. Question number 13. Graph linear equation that has x-intercept of 4. So you should have what? 4, comma 0. And y-intercept of 0, comma 6. Alright. I'm sorry to say it, but what you have to do is you have to change this one to y-intercept form, everything. For example, if I change it, 2x minus 3y equals negative 10, because it's in standard form. You have to know how to do like that. Divide by negative 3. So you get what? Y equals positive 2 over 3x plus 10 over 3. And then see if it has one. I know A is not going to be, A will not be the solution for sure, because I'm a math teacher, I already know it. Y equals 2 over 3x plus 10 over 3. If you have that, let's see. This one has a negative 5, comma 0 as a x-intercept, not 4, comma 0, so that's not it. So the answer is going to be either C or D. So 3x plus 2y equals 12. Minus 3x both sides. So you get 2y equals negative 3x plus 12. divided by 2, y equals negative 3 over 2x plus 6. It has 4, 0 as an x-intercept, 6, 0, 6 as a y-intercept. Yep, so it's gonna be C. That's the way that you can do it. The hardest part is to change every single one of them into standard slope-intercept form. I guess that's the part that you will think, oh, that's too much. But in reality, it's not gonna be too difficult because I believe by this time you are so confident and about changing it. Okay. Yep. Same. This one. Wait a second. Yeah. I'm not sure if I should give this one to you because I don't think this will be on your test. It's same thing. You have to change using this data which one of this one is equivalent. So what you can do is you have to change everything into slope-intercept form and graph it and see if you have this data, like if you have these points in the graph. It's time consuming. Same thing here. Graph each one of this one and see if it has like 0, 25 or 2, 20, like that. So it's totally up to you. I will not ask you to do this one, but if you do it, that's gonna be fantastic. All right, that's it, guys. If you need any help, just let me know. See you guys. Bye.